Hello, this is Jordan from CET, and today I will be showing you how to assemble and disassemble the Wagner GA1030. The tools that you'll need for this are a size 13 wrench, size 3 hex driver, and a pick. The first step in taking the GA1030 apart is unscrewing the first section of part number 1. Part 34 should come out when you do this. Then, you'll want to unscrew the second half of part number 1, which will also release part 33. The next step is pulling out the needle. You'll want to use a consistent force when doing this as to not damage the needle by banging it against the sides of the gun. Next, we will unscrew part number 6 and remove the air cap from it. From here, we will use our size 13 wrench to loosen up part 7 and then unscrew it completely by hand. Then pop the nozzle out from part 7 by pushing the front of it. Next, we will use our pick to take out part 8, and now you're ready to take apart the actual gun. To do this, use a size 3 hex driver and unscrew part 9. You'll need to do this 4 times, and after that, the gun should come right apart. Next, you'll want to use the blunt side of a tool such as a pick to get the piston out. Just stick it through the one half of the gun and give it a little push. Now it's time to put it all back together. The first step is putting that piston right back in there. It may be a little tough to get to line up and fit. If you're having trouble with it, you can try using a little bit of grease to help get it in. The next step in putting the GA1030 back together is screwing in part 4. Use the size 3 hex driver to do this. Next, place part 8 into the front of the gun with the holes facing inward. Once you line it up with the small pin in the front of the gun, it should slide right in. Then pop the nozzle back into part 7 and make sure that the nozzle is flush. Screw part 7 into the front of the gun and tighten it with a size 13 wrench. Next, we'll place the air cap inside of part 6 and then screw part 6 into the front of the gun. Then insert the needle through the back of the gun, and again, be careful and don't force it in. It'll slide in slowly, and when you feel it stop, it should be all the way in. Next, place part 33 on the back of the gun and screw in the blue portion of part 1. This may require a little bit of force because of the spring, but as soon as you feel the threading catch, it'll be easy to just keep screwing it in. Place part 34 on the back of the gun and screw in the silver portion of part 1. Again, you may need to try to push it a little bit because of the springs, but as soon as the threads catch, you are good to go to finish screwing it in. This has been Jordan from CET. Make sure to check out the rest of our YouTube channel and follow us on social media for other videos like this and everything spray equipment.